Hello guys! My name is Oля
And I'm Vika.
and today we will discuss with you topical living expenses in Kiev. What is your usual amount of money you spend for living in Kiev for months? And how is it in compare with living for foreign guys?
It's hard to say because I've never been for a long time abroad, so it would be difficult to count how much money would I need for living there. But in Ukraine, people live where they try to spend just a little of money on food and all the other stuff, and other people used to spend all their salary. Usually, one person need at least $400 or $500 for all expenses if this person has his own apartment and he doesn't need to rent it. Pensioners, they live for $100 or $200, so it depends. And my question is it expensive in Kiev to use taxi, or is it better to use public transport? And why most of the people use public transport instead of car? Why don't they use private cars for moving from home to office or any other destinations?
Each person used to live in some way. And if you used to use car or taxi, you cannot use subway tomorrow because it's a different type of living. And I can tell you that most of people, of course, live in somewhere suburb, and to get to the city center and to work, it takes approximately 1 hour or even more. And sometimes that people should make a stop or even 2 stops, 3 stops to get to the point of destination. Actually, a lot of our foreigners, they used to live in city centers, they used to walk a lot and to see all our nature, architecture and city. And if they want to go somewhere to restaurants or to some, spas, servers, somewhere suburb, to see something interesting, of course they use taxi. And sometimes they rent car, what is, of course, more expensive. And I want to tell you, I understand that expenses for foreigners and local people are different, and if you have family, you have children, of course you spend your money for kindergarten, for school, for clothes, for some very general and typical things. But what about foreigners? What for should they spend money here in Kiev?
First of all, they must buy tickets. And tickets probably is the most expensive stuff in the whole process of preparation to the trip to Ukraine. After that, when a foreigner arrives here, he must take a taxi. It's nothing, let's say you will spend some $20 for taxi, but still. Another point is accommodation. So most of the foreigners, they use hotels, so they rent a hotel room, or they use different websites or use our service of our agency, and we propose accommodation like apartments of different level. It's more cheap than hotel, but again, it depends on the wishes of the client. Olga, my question to you: how to save money on the trip to Ukraine? What tips would you give our foreigners who say, "Oh, it's too expensive to go to Ukraine. I would never collect so big amount of money to go there"?
Very interesting question, thank you. I will be a little rude, but I want to tell that to travel somewhere, at least it's not cheap. Therefore, if you travel to Ukraine or other place, be ready please to spend your money. At least you spend it at home as well. The reason to come to Ukraine is to find your love at our agency, to meet good people, to make good friends, to try our national food. It's really very great and not expensive. And there is one more reason to travel to us, to see us, and we are very welcome to see you here and to help you with all this stuff. And Welcome to our Kiev.
Welcome. Join our website, our YouTube channel. Put some comments and questions below this video, and we will keep going with our videos. See you!